right? You went through the music industry. You've seen the finesse, the screw up. You the first nigga who told me, act. When they tell you it's the good look, that's the finesse. And I was like, because we're getting mad opportunities thrown at us, right? So I'm listening to everything you're saying. Which, by the way, I still believe, which if no one ever knew, we were supposed to be on Wild and Out. Joe definitely turned that out. Joe definitely turned that bullshit. Yeah, we were, nigga. Yeah. Because I was just happy to be there. I was like, yo, let's do Wild and Out. Everyday struggle, Wild and Out. Let's go. Joe was like, yo, why? Like, you start asking all type of questions. I'm like, this nigga, man.
Yeah, listen, that's how they get you, when you're just happy to be here, man. We don't have to be happy to be here. You built an empire, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? What we happy to be here about? We built this shit from the crib. No help, no funds, dolo, us, alone, own it. Y'all calling me, nigga. And I fuck with Nick, so don't get this wrong. I fuck with Nick and Wildin' Out, but that's just where we at, man. It's a new day. If the creators don't do something now, then you're just gonna be fucked in 2030 and 2040. Our kid's gonna be fucked. My kid is 19 trying to rap. What I look like taking something because it's a good look, nigga? No.
Yeah. Hey, let me also. So I guess this is the business question I want to ask you, right? So when I'm listening to you and like, I listened to every rant you probably, did about some shit to have to do with that space and top level business shit. I listened to it like 30 times just because you need to absorb information from people who have access to be in those doors and actually have those conversations and also be in a place to make those decisions. So I'm listening to you and I say this. If I'm going with what Joe is saying, which I agree with some, then some I'm like, huh? But I say, and this is where my background comes, I'm like, Joe, why are you not doing this shit independent? Like, why even do that rant? Why even do that rant at a company when in reality, you know how much you bring? You could do it independently. Because, I started thinking about myself. I'm like, nigga, I just did this shit myself then. Because...
The rant wasn't for me. The rant wasn't for me. Yeah, the rant wasn't because Joe was angered about something. Yes, Joe could do it. Listen, Joe could do it himself. Joe could do it himself. Joe could do it independently. I know the route. I know the rules. I know how it goes. The rant was to tell the only way that it's effective is if every creator after me knows what's going on. Like, Joe's not that important. Joe's not that important where I said, yo, Spotify is fucking up. Like, who gives a fuck? Joe said some shit. Get Joe the fuck out the building.
Wait. So it was not a negotiation tactic. A lot of people like, oh.
No. I've recorded every conversation between Spotify and myself. I have never asked for a dime. I didn't ask them to come back with something. I didn't ask them, hey, respect me. No, I did what you're supposed to do, which is, hey, I did the same thing I did with me and you at Everyday Struggle. During the taping of Everyday Struggle, Joe had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
The only time to really express that and receive an answer is when the contract is about to end.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. The contract was about to end. It was a bunch of shit that I wanted answers to. I asked. They didn't answer. I said, I got to go.
Because a lot of people...
I wouldn't want more money from the people that I'm saying don't understand. I wouldn't want more money. See that? Maybe some
Hold on. What it could be misconstrued is that when you keep saying they don't understand the worth of what I brought here.
Period. But wait. Period. That don't say, hey, offer me more money and I'm gonna stay. That says, oh shit, these people that you're working with, they just don't see. There's some white people that understand and see, and there's some white people that do not. All it meant was, all right, these white people don't get it. So if you want to go try to convince them, you can. But I'm not asking for a seat at a table I built. Know what? I'll go build another table. Hey, if Complex fire you tomorrow, that ain't the end of Akademiks. Akademiks is gonna go build another fucking table with Chief Keef Jr. or whoever the fuck you be talking to out there.
So, all right. So, and I guess me. I'm trying to understand. I'm telling you. You know, I'm such a student in the game. I listen to everything, and I hear different things every time I listen. So when I'm listening to you say that, the question that comes up is, why go help anybody build the shit? Why not just get the resources and build it yourself? Because when you build it, when you help build it for somebody else, they don't value you.
Do you remember the first 6 months of everyday struggle where Chop would say shit like, oh man, listen, anything y'all want, y'all can get with the numbers y'all are doing.
Yeah.
Oh man, listen, the boss is looking at the numbers, man. They never seen no shit like this, man. Anything y'all want to do, it can happen, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens everywhere. When you build some shit in front of people that weren't able to build it, they're gonna be marveled by it. But once it's there, all right, we got that. So fuck y'all. The magic leaves. So that's what happened with Spotify. The first year, oh, I never seen no shit like this. Oh shit, this is crazy. Whatever you want. Vacation for 7 months, nigga. But once it's built, you can move the goalposts around. You can say, your numbers, they not really, nigga, no.
But okay, so that's why I fired back at you and I said, yo, I look at you and I said, I was there with you at Complex. Do you remember, and I'm citing specific examples, everybody had bonuses that worked there full time. When the channel went from 1 million to 2 million subscribers, the fastest ever, when we got there. 1 million to 2 million. Everybody got bonuses. Yeah, hooray. They got like plaques. Everybody has a sign in their office. And we looked at each other and said, we did this. Right? Now, okay.
Yeah. Okay. There you go, buddy.
I'm with you. There's value there. So now I'm looking at you after Complex to say, Joe, you know you finna build some shit, dog. Why don't you anticipate that you could be properly appreciated and properly valued if you built it or helped build it? Because again, if we knew that was going to be the case, I'm pretty sure in our contracts at Complex when we first got there is every 250,000 subscribers y'all get on this channel that we're the only show doing daily uploads on, we get to go we get these bumps in pay rates or these bonuses or fuck it, like it turns into these other things that could be, you know what I mean, maybe equitable, whatever the case is. Why did it happen at Spotify?
Well, let me start with, I come from the streets. I'm not street. I'm not gang. I'm not tough. I'm not none of those things. But I come from the streets. And when you come from the streets, you kind of just figure that people will do the right thing if you do the right thing. Because there's this code of ethics. And if you don't do the right thing, a nigga will come blow your brains out.
Yeah.
So with Spotify, you know, I thought that they would do the right thing because they had been being robbed by record labels for so long that.
Hold on. By the way, Joe, you also thought, you know, you had the same thinking when we were contracted to do one episode. That's what the original contract was. One episode a week on Complex for 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. We turned it into a 4 days a week, hour-long show. Right, so I remember.
Wait. So the normal person would think that if you set up a gold mine Monday through Thursday, that somebody would be happy to pay for the Friday, right?
No, of course, but hold on.
Were they happy to pay for the Friday?
No, but here's the thing. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. This is where like.
Wait. No. Let me stop because I got to explain to you. The same way they wasn't happy to pay for the Friday act, the same way they took our gold mine that we created and tried to get funny with that Spotify ad money. They got a 250 grand from Spotify and told me and you we get $10,000 extra.
It was more than 250.
Whatever it was, they told me and you, the fucking kings of this shit,
Hold on.
We get 10,000.
By the way, yo, Joe, hey, while you're going on your rants, right? This is one key thing. Information is key. The moment Joe knew how much Spotify gave Complex, there wasn't a decent, calm moment at Complex since that. Because it's cool. It's cool when you don't know what's actually coming in. But when you realize how much, like, pretty much niggas is brokering your talents, they're brokering, like, if you're not there, the money's different. The moment you found that shit out, that building was going up and down. It was like every day.
Hey, so now listen to this. You seeing me in action behind the scenes at Complex when shit went down. So for 2 years, I've been on an information hunt at Spotify, and then I found it. So what do you think happened? Yes. So what you think happens when Joe finds out how much Joe is bringing in? It ain't peaceful time. Nigga, you can take this 3, 4, 5 million and kick rocks.
Wait, hold up, though.
What?
No, but that's what was confusing me. I'm watching you say, you're like, yo, you didn't go to titles because Jay didn't want to give you information. Like, here's the thing with most companies, they only have leverage if you don't know. The leverage is gone if it's too transparent.
I
so
know, but there's no
when I'm listening to you and you're saying
there's no such thing as a secret.
So when I'm listening to you, I'm like, yo, no way Spotify offered him all the analytics, all the this, all the that up front, because he would see the value of what is going on, and then if he compared it to the value of how the company's growing, and also especially what they're doing in the podcast space, he could probably estimate what the fucking value of him is, which doesn't lead to good negotiation because it's already like set in stone.
Well,
so they gotta keep some shit from you.
But listen to this. You're absolutely right. They do have to keep some shit from you. But the part that a lot of the public misses when they pull the trick, like when they do the trick right before your very eyes, the part the public misses is a lot of these big time companies, academics, will change their whole business model right before your very eyes. Listen, a few years back, Spotify was all about the consumer experience. Spotify was all about making the consumer happy. Somehow it went from that to playlisting. Playlisting was the big bet, right? Yep. And then it went from that to something else. When this switches, people switch. The goals switch. So the plan when Joe came in the building might have been one thing. But by month 6, when we see what Joe is doing, oh no, we got to go find 10 million more of these and let's go.
All right, let me ask you a question. Nostalgia question then.
Troy Ave, in here, you are a bum, and they do not want you in Japan.
Perfect.